Nation, the entertainment feed community. Wagwan, we're there on the Thursday Spotlight Thursdays. Community members, hope y'all doing good in the night. And I hope you all had a fantastic day. Viewers who just have viewed the thing and haven't clicked the subscribe button as yet, why not go ahead and do so? Be a part of the community and go ahead and click the notification bell to be notified whenever there's a new upload. We have a look at an article from the Jamaica Observer with the headline that states Chronic Law dethrones Vybz Kartel as YouTube's most streamed artist from Jamaica for 2022. YouTube's end of year numbers are in, and for the first time since 2019, incarcerated DJ Vybz Kartel does not own the top spot on the coveted year-end charts. This year, according to the streaming platform's numbers, Chronic Law has dethroned Vybz Kartel, dominating the 2022 statistics. Vybz Kartel, who has remained the king of YouTube streams over the last 3 years, finished 4th on the list. He was also best by likes of newcomer Skeng and dancehall mainstay Massacre. Rounding out of the top 5 streamed artists on the platform for 2022 was 6th frontrunner Squash. Nation, to read more on that article, link will be provided in the description of the video. News about dancehall artist Lisa Hyper. Entertainer Lisa Hyper was admitted in the University Hospital of the West Indies in St. Andrew on Wednesday. She is in stable condition. I would like to apologize to promoters and my fans, but my health struggles have pushed the situation beyond my control. Right now, I don't know how long I will be on this ward, but when I get out, I am done with smoking, she told the Observer. The entertainment feed community wishing Lisa Hyper a speedy recovery. Also, share your thoughts on that. Moving on. There is now a video circulating on social media of a man who claims to be the grandfather of Miss Kitty. Check out the video.
Miss Kitty grandfather, please tell her stop hype and go and take care of her grandfather.
After Miss Kitty hype, so now, tell me now. Look on your grandfather and hype, so look, and I tell you, I say one cold stuff, you see all stop.
Look at Miss Kitty grandfather's shoes. Part 2.
Now, the entertainment feed community. First problem I have with that video, why people have to use that blasted annoying voice? Why people can't just speak themselves? I mean, you already record something and talking in the background. Why you need to add that blasted narrator? Next thing, who can confirm if this is Miss Kitty's grandfather? Who can confirm? I have an interview of a man claiming to be Beenie Man's father and the things that he said about Beanie's. But at the same time, there's no confirmation to that story, and some things were said in that interview. Me I said, can't never put out this. But what confirmation is there to say that this man is Miss Kitty's father? Sorry, once more, Miss Kitty's grandfather. Even if he's Miss Kitty's grandfather, what if him come from a part of Miss Kitty family, you know, that haven't been in Miss Kitty's life? You know them family members call them relatives who she never grew around none tall, but just because Miss Kitty have name now and is somewhat of a celebrity and I gone good in her life, people are gonna get up and say, hey man, Miss Kitty, I'm a family, you know, and she not do nothing for me. What if it's a situation like that? But what I'm trying to say though, understand the story before bashing Miss Kitty. We're moving on. Quick update. Miss Donna, Aunty Donna, new Mercedes BENZ.
Girl, you hot like fire. Spin your waist like a cat tire. Girl, you hot.
After Sting 2022, social media personnel Pretty Donna, Bash Leng, Heavy D and all who were behind Sting. MC Nuffy, been a main part of Sting over the years, took to social media to address Pretty Donna.
If you're going to talk about Leng, don't diss Leng. Don't disrespect Leng. Pretty Donna never done nothing for Jamaica. Pretty Donna never helped Jamaica. Pretty Donna never helped nobody yet. You never. Don't big me up. I don't want you big me up. Out of your sour mouth. Out of your mouth, out of your pussy breath, out of your shit breath, because you have to your girl back your hole. Don't big me up. Me don't want you big me up, but go over satellite and make yo pussy clot. My friend Butler sent me, you know, and say, oh, that germs of you this, yo. Hey, girl, boy, you stink like I want to be under your some smell like frozen rubber. Oh, you feel this Leng, you know when you're Leng.
Pretty Donna hit back at Nuffy with her recent live. You're all gone.
When you say you go give big pussy Nuffy too. Nuffy a broke like dog in a blood clot foreign Nuffy. Nuffy remember say, when me beat the other day, pussy all I tell you all of them say, you know, no papers in a blood clot foreign. And you drive around people vehicle without blood clot license thing. Nuffy are coming to you. Leng your waist, man. You want big heavy D. It won't big and cheap, no blood clot. I never want to put no money around Sting. When you call some man for book them and when the man then go on the price and blood clot length pocket not big enough suck every day. When you not gonna send blood clot thing nothing called address blood clot people. You send a distant drag queen and not send a brookish drag queen in the blood clot game. Big nothing like a you for the whole of your blood clot ears. You upon him till your blood clot throat or suck girl. Remember that when you call a real man pick up and sting hole and the man them give him price, you couldn't pay it, you and big every day. Remember say that go on. Nobody not this, you know. Your shoe flop just because you don't want to spend no blood clot money. Spend your blood clot money. Uno broke. Uno broke like blood clot dog. And then you send this a big blood clot dog. You about him a come shade. Shade what? Move your bumbo clot hole and go find good lights if you drive around in America. You have nobody in a clot America boy. You just say, oh no, you can't even fly if you go down on your man show. You couldn't even fly, got blood clot Jamaica for your length should be down in your big throat. Tim and sting flop, everybody say, but you don't want to come for people. Suck on no mother and go from blood clot, yes sir. Big fat stinking suck with every day now do nothing for me. Big fat stinking Tim and length now do nothing for me. And you nothing and big Maka still owe me money. Oh, you will owe people money if you come and talk out of your stinking mouth. And bleach big. Who you reason with? Look like when that junker jaw breaks in a blood clot callaloo with your incorrect bleaching hole. Go and go reason with them and make them tell you why them show a blood clot flop. Them show a flop because they don't want to spend no blood clot money. Them go get horse without name, horse without face, and take up boom boom as a big blood clot skettle sound man. Say my blood clot. Oh, make boom boom house it. Oh, boom boom house. Boom boom now one big blood clot selector. Now one selector, him coming like one garbage truck man. Him don't know what he want to do with him blood clot self. You don't know if you want to collect garbage or Uptown Monday or Boom Sunday. You go on stage, you're host. You're blood clot host. Cause you don't want to spend your money and get a real host. So you're going to get a blood clot selector will make it most nice in a clot dance hall. Him you get to go on stage because you look a pocket weak. And then you want to set people, cause shade people. You show a flop. When you used to big blood clot mad one as the blood clot headliner, you show a flop before you start. Before your show start, it flop.
Nation, we have to stop it there. Pretty Dan went hard and she never stopped there with nothing. So to check out that full video, a link will be provided in the description of the video. Couple links, my mentions, I put in the description. I hope I remember to do so. Still, we're moving on. Check out this video. It has now gone viral on social media. Hot out there.
This is Burna Boy. We shall get to him later in this video. In the Caribbean, there are many islands. But in the English-speaking side of things, there are two heavyweights, Jamaica and Trinidad. Whether you like it or not, the bottom line is, in the English-speaking Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica are the two heavyweights. And while I have nothing against Jamaica as a country or the people, I still see the island of Jamaica as competition for Trinidad and Tobago. And as a Trinidad and Tobago citizen, I want my country to win. Nothing against Jamaica. I just personally would prefer if my country was winning the race in everything. That's all I'm saying. I said all that to say, Burna Boy came down here, he went to Tobago and performed. He didn't just perform randomly in Tobago. He performed at Tobago's carnival, the first carnival, which means he would have seen what Tobago, a tourist destination, had to offer. He came, he performed, made a boatload of money, bust the tape and left. Reach somewhere else out in the sea and realize, wait now boy, more money to be made. Come back down to TNT. This time he was in Trinidad. Perform, make a boatload of money, look around, jump on a flight, bust the tape and left. Go on to Jamaica to perform, and these are the headlines. Burna Boy falls in love with Jamaica, seeks to purchase a home. What does that tell you? What does that tell you all? Granted, he's not obligated to buy a home or fall in love in any island. But what does that tell you? That he went to Jamaica to perform, to literally work, and fell in love with the island, and is now deciding to buy a home on the island. Let's read the article. Burna Boy is in love with Jamaica and will seek to purchase a home on the island, while he is also expected to return next year for another vacation. What does that tell you? The dude didn't just go, perform, make a boatload of money and left like he did to TNT twice. No, he is not obligated to fall in love with anywhere. But something has to be wrong with us, that he came down here twice and didn't fall in love with not even a big stone. If you all were in any doubt before that the tourism sector in TNT is dead, let this be the final nail in that already rotting coffin. We have no tourism industry. We should fire the Minister of Tourism, close down the entire tourism board and move on to other things. The article also said, during his stay in Jamaica, Burna Boy vacationed at Trial Club and partied at Yosh. So he didn't just come, make money and left. It wasn't just a show. He vacationed on the island and he set a vacation for next year as well. So he wants to come back. That ain't telling all something by at all? Nothing? Many of you all drinking too much blasted punching and smoking weed, or their brain fried, or they can't think straight. And don't come and tell me what is the murders. Because if you look at the news, Jamaica, murders for 2022, now 938. Almost 1,000 for the year. We are currently running to the high hills because ours now reach 600. Granted, they have more people, yes. But 938 is 938 regardless on the island. So don't come and tell me what is the crime. As a matter of fact, crime in Jamaica is so bad that America issued this last month. US State Department issued a travel warning suggesting that Americans reconsider traveling to Jamaica due to the rise in crime. This was November 16, 2022. How are we losing to Jamaica? We have more money than them. Our GDP, look at Trinidad is. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th on the list. 7th on the list. Jamaica is at the bottom. Jamaica is in the Seymour section. You have to click Seymour about 10 times before you find them. How are we losing to them? With all the money we have more money, less people. So more money to go around and we still struggling. We still struggling. You understand this, boy? I'm baffled. Jamaica has been beating us in music. Our most popular and famous musician can't compare to their top 10 most popular and famous musicians. We are losing to them in sport. When you go to any part of the world and you tell them you're from the Caribbean, we're from Jamaica. So clearly, the word about Jamaica is getting out there. Meanwhile, we are not even on Price is Right. I don't think I have ever seen a Price is Right episode, I stand corrected if I'm wrong, where the trip was to Trinidad and Tobago. And you know the men, you see all the men, all they're failing us too, you know. All the men in Trinidad and Tobago, all they're failing us because all they started running a bunch of Spanish. Everywhere you look is a Spanish pregnant by a Trini man. That can't help us. Go to Jamaica. Clearly they have the genes. Fly to Jamaica. Start making trend in Jamaica and bring the trend back here and raise them as citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Maybe in the Olympics in 2040, 2050, we may win a gold medal. A win is a win regardless, you know. Once on the child's birth certificate it says citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, I don't care where the genes come from. Do that now. Make yourself useful, but no, all they're studying is to drink puncheon and run down Venice. Puncheon, Venice, baby. Puncheon, Venice, baby. And then 10 years from now, you have a... Anyway, I'll get the point.
I know I'm also gonna love that video, feel good about. At the same time, think about this. Crime rate, that was one thing that was mentioned in the video. That's just something in Jamaica that need a big fix up. Not just that, the dollar, the strength of the dollar, that need fixing as well. So don't get too excited about what is being said when there are bigger things to be addressed. But the entertainment feed community, state your thoughts on that, moving on. Here's the next one that's hot on social media. I don't know the date, don't know when this was aired, but I know that it's now hot on social media. Selector Footer hype thoughts on Spice recent surgery incident, the one that was said to have sent her in a coma. Although Spice stated that that wasn't the case. Still, Nation, pre the clip.
Look like you have a soft spot for Spice. No. Let me say this publicly. And you don't have to ask me the question. Me, O'Neal Footer I Thomas, did not wish or pray for Spice drop out. But at the same time, me, O'Neal Footer I Thomas, did not pray or wish for she live. Cause my reason be, and this I got very touchy, who want vex, take it and chuck it to the mama. Me explain, listen, when God send you the message and you warn the people them and them don't listen, you cannot show sympathy. You have to allow God to work.
Yeah, but look how much people, look how much dancehall artists are the whole heap of fuckers me.
But now understand what me say. God sent me the one to Shensi and Spice. They can't speak for nobody. And I did it publicly. And I prayed for both of their kids publicly. But through a foot attack, a fool in his foot attack. So now the results are here. The fuck you attack the pizzle?
We don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know either if.
Bro, you cannot say. Bro.
But listen.
Bro, pizzle, don't say that. Pizzle, don't say that. Pizzle.
How she know?
Nation, you see what time o'clock, you see what time and I hurry and get the fuck out of here. And as usual, my people, take care of the damn self and have a wonderful night. But
as I say, me I tell no people, work man to come cut no look thinking bumbleclad dog shit yard. And when them done them cutting down, shit flip all boat pan tell them so I said me can't pay until tomorrow. You no fuck on no bumbleclad with me. Say if you can't ramp with that work man them, you no walk, you no ramp with me. Hello, I couldn't be the most notorious bumbleclad thief pan wall, but me say me not thief. That's why me walk. Yeah, me say I work hard because nothing go free. Me have to buy pussy. I'm when the day come, I see my money, me no feel good. So no bumbo clot with me. You tell no, no learn that. I buy. You say, and when the day come down, I see my money, me no feel good. So no bumbo clot. You say, as I say.